Interesting. Now we're going to knead this 12 to 15 times. We're going to need our bench scraper, some extra flour. You can see this is fairly moist, so we're going to be generous at this point. We just need our little bowl scraper. And you can see even the bubbles. This is very different than if you use baking powder. Baking powder would not react this way so soon. It needs heat. So this is creating carbon dioxide, which causes the expansion. Okay. Now I'm going to flour my hands as well as using the bench scraper here. And we're going to start kneading. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to sprinkle a little more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to scrape this up. 10. Okay, now, after 10, I'm able to handle it with my hands. 10, and we're going to knead. 11, 12, so it's a pull-push. 13, we're going to scrape, keep the board clean. 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then we're going to round this up into, I'm pushing in here, trying to make this a nice tall ball. Okay, and again I'm going to use the flour to clean my hands, and we're going to put it in the oven. By the way, is preheated to 420. And I just wanted to emphasize that I found out that my stove is 5 degrees too high using an oven thermometer, and so for those of you that don't have that issue, you then bake it at a 425 degree oven. This is a double pan of double sheet pan, and what we're going to do is do that and create a thicker area here, a thicker gauge of metal, so that this is going to bake at high temperature for a while, and we don't want it to burn. So then I put parchment paper here, this in the middle. Okay, then we're going to take and brush this with egg white all around. The egg white is for shine, and we're also going to put some flour on top, and so the egg white adds as kind of a glue so the flour stays on there. And it also helps with the shine and the browning just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to add just a touch of flour. We'll put this in our strainer here, and just rather than shaking this, you just use your other hand and just kind of do that so you can control the amount of flour so you don't get big lumps and piles of flour there. We're going to flour our knife, and we're going to cut this about a ½ inch into an X, because we have a lot of moist dough and we want to allow this to rise, and so if we didn't do that, it would not bake in the middle. So this is going to allow it to expand. So now we're going to put this into a 425, or in my case a 420 degree oven for approximately 35 minutes. Take a look at it, and then I'm going to take the temperature of the internal temperature, which we want to be about 200. So at that time it won't be 200. I'm going to use my dough thermometer, and then we're going to turn the temperature. We're going to turn the pan and turn it to 370 375 for you, 370 for me, and bake it for another approximately 15 to 20 minutes. It depends then when the internal temperature is 200. So again, ovens are different, so you're going to get to know your oven by taking the temperature of the items that you're baking in it. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven. I am now just turning down the oven to 370, and if you look in the oven here, it looks like it's done. But when I take the temperature of this, it's way not 200 degrees, and when you take this out, there's dough on the end of the thermometer, so it's definitely not done yet. Okay, now it's time to check to see that our bread is done. We'll do it in a couple of spots. We want it in the 190s, which it appears to be. Let's check it in another spot here to make sure. So we're ready to take this out of the oven. So now we're sort of decorating up our finished Irish soda bread. Now, you can see the 4 peaks. This is what happens when I slit and made the X in the top of the uncooked dough. If I hadn't have done that, it would not have baked properly in the middle. So it has expanded, with the heat. Now this is crusty, kind of rustic. And when you slice this bread, it is moist on the inside and crusty on the outside. And it's not too sweet, and it's not completely savory either. So this makes a delicious sandwich bread. Butter it and have it with, you can toast it or just eat it untoasted with butter. Drink milk, drink Irish cream when you're coffee, just tea or whatever. And you can have it with soup. It's absolutely delicious. And the addition of brown sugar makes it a little bit different than all of the other Irish soda breads that I've tasted in my lifetime. So I think you'll enjoy it.